On the banks of the Tennessee River, Neyland Stadium in Knoxville. Little gets the blood boiling, quite like a rivalry game. Barbs, shots, trash talk, things that go on throughout the week will now all be settled on this field. It's the Georgia Bulldogs and the Tennessee Volunteers. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
The history of college football has many ties to the military. Tennessee's Neyland Stadium, with over 101,000 fans in place, is one of those. The stadium was named for legendary football coach General Robert R. Neyland on October 27, 1962. This is one of the most beautiful venues in college sports, with the Tennessee River, the sailgating, and the checkered end zones. Can't wait to watch a college football game at Tennessee. Reese?
Thanks, Holly. And the Volunteers headed toward the ball, and we are ready for action. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. You think the fans are ready for this one? The booth's shaking underneath us, guys. Sells to run, looking to pass. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
Out wide left, it's Frazier. Oh, he's got some space. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down.
Good catch. Oh, he's wide open. You got to hit him.
Here's this offense with a first set of downs.
Hey.
Get your swerve on.
Here's the gift to Frazier. Give him 9 on that one, sets up a 2nd and 1.
Well, it feels like each and every year when you talk Georgia and their ability running the football, they are about as deep at that position in running back as anybody in college football. You look to last year, David, it felt like every game there was 5 or 6 guys. It was Nate Frazier and 4 other dudes all getting it done. They were so well at that position. They bring in fresh bodies. They wear defenses down.
Breaks into the open on the left. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish it off in style with a 47-yard touchdown run. On the move from inside his 5. He stopped right there after a short return, was looking for running room, and the coverage unit wasn't having it. Offense in an empty set.
Ready, go!
First play of this drive. That's Jackson.
Not wasting any time. You just watch the opponent go down on their first drive and score a touchdown. So right away, you're aggressive. You're throwing the football on your first play of the game, and you're getting a nice completion. Really nice job.
The Volunteers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Left side is Bishop. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? Second down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
It's second and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Hard running there. Shakes a man, and he might take off. Crosses midfield. Past the 30. At the 20. Into the house. Touchdown ball.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
And the penalty accepted, and they'll move him back.
Right.
They'll give to Frazier. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10.
And that's a nice run by the running back. And I tell you what, man, these rivalry games, a lot of times they're decided by who can run the football, who can exert their will, be more physical, because there's so much emotion that goes into it. And going back to last year, like this game was so close, so tight. So what's going to be the difference? A lot of times, man, it's the physicality and the run game.
Quickly out to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
Well, this tight end, he's got size and he's got some athleticism. He's very difficult to cover one-on-one. Defense is going to have their hands full with him today.
And he's brought down after a short gain.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, how important those five guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going. It squarely falls on the shoulder of those five defensive linemen.
Makes the grab on the left. He gets the job done on third down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. The Bulldogs are moving quickly down the field. Run inside. It's Frazier. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line.
I love when you start bringing linebackers up near the line of scrimmage and you start sending them, because those guys have serious speed. They can come catch anybody up and down the line of scrimmage. The linebacker, you could tell, he had a good clue what was going on. He knew it was a run play. Finally pulled the trigger, came down.
They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild.
Well, there's just nowhere to go for the runner on that last play. Just way too much penetration up front. As a result, they lose yardage.
The noise reverberating off the checkerboard and even on third down. Back to pass, it's Stockton. He's got it. They'll stop him just outside the 30 at the 31-yard line. That's not enough for the first down, and now they have a decision to make.
You know, I got to tell you, as an offense, moving forward in this game, third and long, you're going to have to push the ball downfield a little bit more. You got to throw to the sticks and give yourself a chance to convert these third downs.
Pick me up. What idiot?
Needs it here on fourth down. Finds his man. Drag to the ground, but not before. He's converted the fourth down to keep the drive going. You always hear run the route deep enough to get the first down, but if you don't, you better fight your way there, and he did.
Yeah, nice job. And listen, catch the football, understand fourth and short, the situation, and then go get that first down. Don't dilly-dally. Don't try to make a home run play. Get past the sticks. Nice job of understanding that situation.
Going to the run is Frazier. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
And a lot of times the fit up front, linebackers are fitting holes and that ball bounces and it's supposed to go somewhere. And sometimes it goes to a DB and the offense will get a W. Like they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
Line 53, blue idiot!
Wants to go up top on second down. Got his man. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat.
Games have ebbs and flows to them, and good things happen and bad things happen, but everything is going this offense's way on this drive. This thing has been textbook. A really nice cadence by the play caller. He's mixing it up, keeping this defense on their heels. They have just matriculated the football down the field in control, and now they're in the red zone. This offensive drive has been really impressive.
They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here.
Let's go! Let's go!
That's
Blue!
Looking to throw it, Stockton. Trying to barrel in. He's down right there, short gain on the grab.
Short completion, setting up third down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target in this area of the field?
Touchdown Bulldogs! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. Here he comes from midway in the end zone. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11.
Right,
A little
here we go.
wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. It's Bishop. And just enough running room. He picks up 4 to the 15.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Out wide right, it's Matthews. He'll be stopped at his own 23-yard line, but he's got enough to move the chains and pick up the first down.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy runs all the routes in his tool.
Into the open. They bring him down, but that's why you give them that wildcat look to create an opportunity for big plays. The Big Orange churning out those first downs on the ground, sort of like Arian Foster used to do.
Yeah, you couldn't write the script any better. Just pound the ball, establish the run game, opens up the play action, exactly how you want to run your offense.
They found a little running room out of the Wildcats, still short of the first down marker.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting them chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Wildcat look didn't get much, picked up a few on that one. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a third down stop.
Here we go, ready. Red 54, red 54. Where did he go?
They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And they can't complete the bullet pass on third down.
Defense did a great job. Third and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel in the ground.
The snap to the up man, they'll take it. And that's not at all how they hoped that fake punt would work. Didn't even get it back to the line of scrimmage. A tremendous job by the defense.
I love the aggressive nature by the head coach, trying to reach into the bag of tricks on a fake punt, but the defense was expecting it, and we've got a change of possession.
Here comes the Georgia offense, ready to go on the attack. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first 2 drives, and they'll try to make it 3 for 3. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Looking to throw, it's Stockton. Not in lockstep there with the receiver.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle.
Shakes off the defender. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28.
And I think this is going to be a focal point moving forward, man. Like stopping the run game. Like they continue to have success and have success now on this 3rd down. They've got to find a way to maybe commit more bodies, be more physical at the point of attack, and take away some of this rushing game.
I know he's got the height and weight of a tight end, but man, the way he runs routes and how good he is with the ball in his hands, it just reminds you of a wide receiver. He's so athletic. This is a guy that has a basketball background in high school, and you see it coming out every time he has the football. He just looks like the best athlete on the field. For a big guy, very, very unique.
Nice first down defense. Great job being physical, understanding the chances of run are high. They come up, they get the back on the ground, forcing a 2nd down and long situation.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. 2nd down, gonna throw it. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball. You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
Stopped at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal.
And that's a really good example of a quarterback and his intended target both being on the same page. The timing was almost perfect on that play. That's why they were able to convert the 3rd down, now setting up 1st and goal.
Here's Nate Frazier. No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and goal.
1st down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
Got stopped on 1st down. They'll try it again from the 2. They'll keep it on the ground to the left, stiffing the goal line. Grinding and churning close to the goal line, but it'll be stopped inches short.
This defense is so loud for their run. I love it. Physical, downhill, 2nd and goal. Nice job getting the stop, forcing the 3rd down.
Try to run it with Frazier. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Georgia!
They gotta walk that walk, baby!
His 3rd touchdown of the game. That's almost half of his total as he now has 7 on the year. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. They made sure that good field position paid off, going 45 yards. And it was closed out by the short yardage touchdown. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line.
Ready! Black 18! Black 18!
Motion from the wideout.
Ready, go!
Hits the hole. It's Bishop. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early enough. And there are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
On second down defensively, I'm always like, hey, let's get to third down. Really good job by the offense. It's like, nah, we're going to stick this run right down your throat, get the first down on second down. We don't need third downs.
Go!
Fresh set of downs going up top. It's Staley. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, second down coming.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver.
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
Well, this guy's become a bit of a problem for opposing offenses. In their last game, he had 2 sacks, and he's dominating again, getting his first sack in this game now. He right now is wrecking people's game plans, and this offense better find out how to slow him down.
Offense going to be challenged to protect on third down after that last sack.
Freeze!
Making the adjustment.
Smug! Go!
On third and long, no secret what he needs here. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. But look at this. They're not setting up to punt. They're going to try to cut into this lead, and this is a huge risk late in the half. The Volunteers will call their first timeout.
In the locker room because I just delivered.
They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Gets it away, solid distance, but more importantly, trying to keep it away from that return man. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive.
Ready?
Dropping back, it's Stockton. Stepping to the right. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Out of the gun here with Nate Frazier. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Neyland Stadium, alive, a cauldron of orange noise on third down. They'll try to get it through the air. Looking to take a shot. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew that.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Snapped it. He has to have it. They're all over him. Incomplete. They took a shot to wrap up the half and came up empty. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Guys, kind of the unofficial halfway point of the season. Week 8 and another exciting update from the EA Sports Desk. We start with Appalachian State taking on the James Madison Dukes. And it's the Mountaineers with a statement victory here in a surprising result. Going into this game, they did not look like the better team. The win puts them a game over 500 as this group looks to stabilize its season. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
The Volunteer offense is back and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half. I got to maximize every single one, put your best plays together, start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing at a high level.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10.
Hey, move. Go!
They give it back to him. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
Throws to the wideout. Out wide left, it's Staley. Good, solid pickup on that one, and they've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player. And we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is. And you saw it right there on that play.
Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits.
If I'm building an offense in today's football, it's not around a quarterback that can't run. I'm going to find an athlete that I can give the ball because defensively, it starts to limit your coverages. It starts to limit what I can do. It makes me play the quarterback every single play. Just makes your job as a defensive coordinator extremely hard.
I'll tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. He runs really good routes. He's got nice hands, and you saw it on that last play.
If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some space. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45.
Awesome job. Run the football, right? It's really basic. Go to those plays you know can get you first downs, get you some extra set of downs, then you can go make big plays.
The ball is moving quickly down the field.
Come on, D. Here we go. Hey, defense, let's go.
Down, ready, jet.
He's going to change things up against his defensive look. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8.
Ready. Let's go!
Quarterback keeper. Pulled down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a first down.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this, that will take off and run and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes you play a lot more hesitant. And you can see right there, man, the guy's got speed. Interested to see how this defense continues to attack this QB.
They forced ahead just a bit, not a lot working with the Wildcat there.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Might as well run him again. Noses ahead to the 30-yard line, a pickup of 1.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Third and long from the 30-yard line in this defense, hoping to knock them out of field goal range.
Wide 53. Wide 53.
Get that ball.
Go.
From the gun, wants to pass. With conviction on the crosser. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up.
Here we go. Ready? Hey, move.
You're on the line. Stand up there.
You better bring. Ready, go.
Snap on first down. They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down.
And this is a situation here in the third quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this, and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
Outside right, it's Smith. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6.
1852, soldier! 1852, soldier! Go, go!
Out of the shotgun on third down. Touchdown, Volunteers! They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession. They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they're down a touchdown, 21-14. That is what they mean when they say ball control, a 14-play touchdown drive. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25.
Play that tight. Let's go. Let him breathe.
They'll start on the ground with Frazier. Crosses the 30 to the 31 and a 6-yard pickup.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Six-yard pickup on first down. Leaves them with 2nd and 4.
D-line, get that quarterback. Set. Black 14. Black. Right on the
Dropping
end.
back, it's Stockton. Face the grab. He's got it out to the 37 after gaining 5. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Ready.
Watch the right.
Set.
Hey.
Blue 25. Blue. Check. Switch it. Set it.
Here's a gift to Frazier.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
Landing.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. This time they'll throw it. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
And protecting their quarterback is job number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as many as you want to put it up. They got to make sure they take care of him so he can make those plays. Defense wins this rep. They win up front, get to the quarterback, and get the sack.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter.
Wide 53. Wide 53.
Single receiver. Hey, you.
Right around the halfway point of the season, neither of these squads that we've watched today ranked, but here's the top 25 as it stands right now. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play.
Ready? Red 30 glare. White idiot.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. All the way out across the 45-yard line. Mark it out of bounds at the 46.
Hey, man, that's a frustrating end to that play. And I say that, man, because you need to give me everything you have. Like, I can't run out of bounds. I got a chance to maybe get the first down, lower my shoulder, be physical. My team needs a couple more yards to get the first down, and dude chose to run out of bounds.
Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. So the Vols offense takes the field to start this drive. They fought their way back, a scoring drive, the stop, and now a chance to pull even on this drive late.
Keep.
On the run. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down.
Go!
Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25.
Ready? Get on the point right here. Check. 54-92, waggle. 54-92, waggle. Return. Where did he go?
From the gun, wants to pass. And that 3rd down pass left a vapor trail, but it's incomplete.
Nice job in coverage on that 3rd and short, defensively taking all the throws and options away for the quarterback, and now we're setting up 4th down.
Punt is in the air. Catches it cleanly at the 20. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Here comes the Bulldog offense out to start the drive. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. Makes the catch and steps out of bounds, but short of the first down marker.
I know it's something we take for granted, guys, but the Q did a great job there with the play-action fake. He really took his time and sold it. And that's what froze the linebackers on the second level of the defense. They made that completion a whole lot easier.
Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup.
This is an area of the game. On offense, you've got to be able to run the football well. You've got the lead in the first quarter. Obviously, you're here, but you want to bleed the clock. You want to stay on the field and keep getting first down, so you have to be able to run it.
Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force him into a 4th down.
I mean, sometimes you overthink it. Sometimes running the football on 3rd and short with the lead is not the worst thing in the world. Keep that clock ticking. But now decided to go for it, setting up a 4th down. And this looks like a situation where you should punt the football.
Making it. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. So here is the Tennessee offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive would be more productive. Can hold on in the face of the contact.
And if this offense is going to get back in the football game, those are the plays they have to make. Like, they have to make contested catches. They got to find a way to get some points, to create some explosive plays. Those 50-50 balls, when you get your hand on it, man, they got to start making those plays.
Let it go!
Second down, going to throw it. Left side is Jackson.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top. This offense has to dial something.
Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down.
We know about this running back's versatility, and he's made some plays in this game so far, catching the ball. That time, though, he had no shot. Defender bearing down on him. They're able to get the hit and make sure it falls incomplete.
Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on
Here we
fourth
go,
down.
ready? Red 54, red 54. Where did he go?
Snaps it, and he has to have it.
Way to go, guys.
Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. A bold decision to go for it on fourth down, and one that did not pay off.
And some people won't like that, but I like aggressiveness, and that's who they are as an offense, so it's okay to be aggressive. But I know one thing now. After that fourth down stop and you're trailing, I'm going to need my defense to be aggressive. It's going to be a big possession right here in the fourth quarter to get me the football back.
On the ground, on the
See
ground.
some running room. There he goes. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Dogs! They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point splits the uprights. They couldn't draw up a drive better than that one. Just gashed them for the big play in the running game. One snap, one touchdown. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Tennessee starts this drive as the offense takes the field. That fourth down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on fourth down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it, and the defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before, so you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute, put some points on the board.
And the DB right with him to knock it away.
And I love the IQ by the defense on that play. Like, understand situational football. They're down by a couple scores. The clock is ticking. They need to make big plays. Nice job playing the deep ball and not giving up anything big.
Single receiver. Hey.
Go!
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Back open in the middle. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
1880 Mustang.
And the
1880
ball's
Mustang.
moving quickly to the line.
I think if you're the head coach at this point, you're telling your offense, it doesn't matter what's happened up to this point of the game. Obviously, things haven't gone our way, but we have a chance to...
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
And I tell you what, this guy's making a name for himself. 2 sacks last week. He's got 2 today already. He is terrorizing quarterbacks.
Making the adjustment on the play.
Go!
Back to pass on second down. He uncorks a laser deep down the middle. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Taking it the other way. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
As soon as they come this way, they're going to get a face full of me.
The Bulldogs offense is on the field and ready to get this drive cranked up. And that interception might well be the nail in the coffin. Bulldogs gets the ball back, up by 2 scores. They get him stopped at the 30, but not before he gets 5 yards.
And I like the first thought process right here. Run the football. We want to run that clock with the lead. Thank you to the defense for forcing that turnover, setting us up. Now if we can put a few first downs together, we're looking really good.
Blue 30! Blue 30!
All day, every day.
Frazier again. They'll give him 1 to the 28-yard line.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
The noise reverberating off the checkerboards in Neyland on third down.
Watch 14. Run you over.
Jack, hey, Jack!
Trying to swing it
Run.
and he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Bulldogs! They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the fourth. No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line.
We got chips over here. Let's overload.
Mike 5. Down, ready. Blue 30.
They're
Slide,
changing
slide.
things up, trying to get everyone set.
Where did he go?
Wants to throw one first. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again.
We got
Ready, go.
Second down to the air. Fires to the wideout. Dangerous throw on that one.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from and try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people are going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
Looking left. Oh, and he just flat dropped it. You do not see this guy do that very often. It'll be fourth down.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on fourth down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on fourth down early. Didn't have any success.
And guys, hold that thought just a second because here comes the fourth down play. If they don't get it here, this one is probably over.
Ready. Black kid. Slug. Ship. Blue. Go!
Snapped it, and he has to have it. Here comes Heat. They got him. Great pressure by this defense.
I think after failing on the fourth down, guys, you look at the scoreboard, you look at how much time is left. I think they're going to lose this football game. This coaching staff is going to have to dig deep and try to find ways to get this team better next time they take the field.
We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. With this big cushion they're working with, Jay, they're ready to send these fans toward the air.
And you know the coaching staff has got to be so happy with how this offense has been able to come out here on the road, fight the crowd noise, and execute at such a high level, David.
Yeah, just dominate the football game. And now, listen, it's mode where I can run the football, run out the clock, watch this game go to zeros, and get the dub.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring.
29.
That's what you got.
Quarterback takes a snap and takes a knee. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation.
Mike 55. Hey, eat.
Blue, idiot.
Looks like the offense will just take a knee. No matter how much college football changes, realignment, all of that kind of stuff, rivalries are consistent, and winning rivalry games, well, that's just the best.
Because they hate each other so much. So you take the field against your rival. You're able to put forth a performance like that. That is worth its weight in gold, David. Unbelievable.